missed. We are doing one missed call, and we got Jen and Ben and Patrick and me, and maybe a one-eyed cat will come by later.
Later. Later.
Yeah, he's sleeping right now, but
Okay.
he's got chicken in his gut. So this, I guess, this didn't get high reviews, but I picked A Stranger Calls, but Patrick said one missed call, and I liked his pick better. So I went with what he picked. I was like, yeah, I like that one. What I saw of it, and yeah, it was pretty good. Good job. Because I heard you guys didn't like the other one, the remake one.
No,
I hadn't seen the remake one, so I couldn't say. So I only saw the original one back. Yeah.
You know, it was weak.
I'm not convinced I like this one much better, to be honest with you.
No, but I don't know. At least it had some star power, I guess. It had some stars like that you could recognize from something. Except for the main guy you get with the Edward Burns from, was it Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
I remember him in that one too. And then Ray Wise, the talk show host guy, was from Twin Peaks. He's a real strange one in that.
This movie didn't hold back when it came down to star power. I mean, it's pretty well stacked.
I like the environment of it, just how it's filmed, and the music's pretty good. It's just, I guess, there was parts I just didn't understand, like so many flashbacks and bullshit.
yeah,
That was like, why do we need to know her back? Why? Well, Beth is the main girl in this story, and at first her friend drowns in the backyard pool by some entity that grabs her.
And the cat also
and
gets
the
their
kitty
pussy grabbed.
cat.
Oh man! Oh, that's it. I'm out. I'm
cat
out.
goes down.
Yeah, what was that? What was that? Picking a movie with a dead kitty, a kitty dying.
Yeah, you were like, that one. That's the one. Oh,
yeah, but you should have watched
like,
it.
oh shit.
Like, well, see, I think it was fate. I think it was fate that was watching over me and sitting there going like, I'm gonna spare you from seeing a dead kitty in the movie. So
Well, you don't see much. It kind of your imagination.
Because he gets drowned. He gets drowned. He gets pulled into the water.
Yeah, maybe he gets away.
It's
I'm already getting choked up thinking about that. I'm thinking about.
It was pretty unnecessary, to be honest with you. Like, just let the cat just like cut from the cat. Like, you don't need to kill the cat, but whatever.
Yeah, and there was only
symbolism with the cat, though. That's what I was wondering, because there had to be a point for it. So, what was the point? Like, was there some metaphorical thing? Because I was like, what am I missing here?
No witnesses.
Maybe.
There's never any point to having a kitty get killed on the screen. Never.
But only one red ball came up and floated. See, when they died, a red ball come out of their mouth, and only one floated up. So maybe the cat made it.
Well, the cat has 8 more lives at least, right?
Yeah, right. It's got 8 more lives.
I didn't think about that, Mary.
There's only one. Whenever they would die, a red ball. I'm like, what the hell is this? But
Heart candy.
Yeah. Better move.
Yeah, that was weird. Because I saw that whenever someone passes away, they spit out a candy. That's weird. So I'm looking forward to seeing what caused that. I mean, I was like, okay, how's this? How come there's candy here?
It would like flash around a lot. Like Jen, you probably thought it was flashing around a lot. Like,
I just thought this has got to be the worst, hype for, Jolly Ranchers, ghetto Jolly Ranchers candy. I'm like, is this some sort of weird cross promotion with some candy? Because there was no. Yeah, there was really no point. I guess you could say that. I guess there is. It is tied in later, because the little girl goes, "Well, she always gives me candy." It is tied in with that. But it's a really this whole movie is, oh my god, plot in it's just inconceivable in places, and it's like logic.
Yeah, I didn't understand why we needed to know a lot of her the Beth character's backstory of her abuse, and then when you would go through those abuses, you would want to go to a college and take a course on it. You are like, no, let's, can't you heal? There's no healing. But then there's a little girl that survives a fire, and that's part of the mystery in the beginning too. That's right after the girl and the cat, and then boom, you're into a college party. So it was clicking too fast, flicking too fast to shit. It was hard to keep up on some things, and then you're like, why do we care about these kids? You know,
body count, basically. It was kind of like for a while, like you got a very strong thing of Final Destination, but done very poorly. But you did get kind of a very heavy.
I did feel that too.
Badly. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you would like, because the phone, you knew ahead of time. He's flashing there. They would see ahead of time. So, yeah, it was definitely like that. That, now I thought it was funny. They were all on flip phones. Get that Motorola.
And apparently ghosts or evil entities have no respect for taking out the batteries or destroying their phone. Apparently they must have some supernatural phone charger that'll keep it working even if you take the batteries out.
Where are they at? Sometimes I need them.
I wish I would have explained that a little bit. And then the ending. The ending is where I had my most issues, and I know we're not there yet, but God, that ending. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of any of this?
Well, the only question I had is why every time she went up to a peephole, right, she got like all weirded out. Like, Jesus, what am I looking at? It's a person. They're on the other side. They do it all the time. Just answer the door. But then they flash back and she's seeing something. Oh, what am I looking at? I don't know. Are we looking at you as a little girl? What, the girl in the hospital? So yeah, they did too much flipping. They're at some party and some girl shows up. Her name's Leanne. She's a love interest of some boy at the party. And I guess Beth's consoling her because she was friends with the girl that drowned in the koi pond. Yeah, it was like it was only a small koi pond too, so it's kind of hard to drown in that. But there she did. And then that detective was sniffing around too because his sister was found with a red ball in her mouth. I wonder why she didn't drop her ball. She had hers. Everybody else dropped theirs.
Maybe she liked the candy. Maybe that was her
she's like, this tasty.
Maybe the thing with that, the scene with that, and this is very much a PG-13 movie, and I get that you can only do so much, but I was a little bit annoyed in the morgue scene because I mean it is his sister, like the the one that he says I was the older one, I was supposed to protect her, and like he opens up her mouth and I get that he's a cop and he's, a hard, jaded cop. I get that, but it's still your sister. You would think he'd have a little bit more trouble, opening up her mouth and dislodging the candy.
Yeah, she was out there for a week, right?
Yeah.
She'd be rigor mortis.
Yeah.
I don't even know they would actually let him work that.
No, probably not.
In the real world. Yeah. Probably not.
What did you think of that, Ben? I mean, the red candy in the mouth, and was it a mystery to you, or was it intriguing?
It wasn't intriguing. I didn't realize. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Like maybe a marble. Maybe just. Like,
I thought it was a marble too. I'm like, what are we doing? Why?
Yeah, I feel like they should have done like butterscotch or something like peppermint.
Yeah, Werther's original.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was like a red hot.
Ooh, fireballs.
Yeah, fireball.
I choked on one of them before. I could see it happening. And like hear that phone call. No, I'm just joking.
I guess we're using the candy as a metaphor, kind of foreshadowing, because when you find out, and also this is and we've seen this done in a lot of movies, but we're really, the movie is trying to trick us to making us think it's something else, and then you get the big mic drop, and I'm like,
because the mother is missing from the little girl that was found in the burnt hospital. She's missing. They can't find her. So you're like, so that's why we keep flashing the Beth's life. Because she had an abusive mother, be like, you're a piece of shit. She'd burn her with cigarettes. Like, oh, Mom, you say the sweetest stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why the maybe the spirit keeps attaching to her or trying to get a hold of her, not just the phone call one. I thought that the nurse one wasn't the nurse. Isn't she a nurse? Was she a nurse, or she was wearing a white outfit? The
She
little
might have
girl's
been.
mom. It's like, why is she dressed like a nurse?
Maybe she.
You think
maybe she
about it,
took
it could
over
also be,
the-
you think of nurses as, protectors, healers, that kind of thing. So, and she's a mom, and it just kind of makes the impact better because the movie's trying to steer you to thinking that she was the actual, evil entity for a while.
Right. They keep
Very
thinking,
cliched. We've seen this done a lot. This movie isn't the worst thing. It got 0 on, and I'm usually not someone who gives a shit about Rotten Tomatoes, but this had 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, people hate
it's
this
so
movie.
stupid. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It's like ones you can watch.
This
with
isn't
your
the worst
family.
thing I've seen, although the
No,
CGI does leave something to be desired. Oh my God. I've heard
Yeah, but
people
there's some
describe this as a
creepy,
comedy.
like those 3-faced things are pretty damn creepy, and the big ass centipedes, or are they? I don't know. Are they centipedes?
Yeah, they're
Are they
centipedes.
centipedes?
And why? Can anyone tell me why? Because was it something to give a spooky aesthetic? Because
Yeah.
is that it? I
Yeah.
was like, did I
Yep.
miss something?
That
No,
Satanist
you
kid,
know
the
our,
kid
you know
that
our
likes
motto.
Satan. She
You know our
was
motto.
like,
Anything has a centipede in it, it's got to be all right.
I think it was actually a millipede.
Was it?
Oh.
See, I thought it was a centipede too.
it had
Millipedes are like
legs.
they're bigger. Centipedes are
Okay.
little small guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Oh.
it had like legs that stuck out
Ooh.
far, creep you out.
Ooh.
They still bite your ass.
Yeah.
No,
I would imagine
thanks.
it would be painful.
Yeah.
I wish it would have been nice if there would have been some purpose for them other than like, okay, let's make her. I guess it just makes the character a little more foreboding.
They start
that she
seeing the bullshit that's in that weird demon kid's room. The centipedes, the freaky. Who would buy them dolls for their little kids? The ones that were up on the ones with the baby and the stroller. God damn, there's some creepy shit. Hey, your kids have this for your room. You'll sleep well tonight. Yeah, there's that Leanne girl, and she's seeing stuff at school. She sees bugs on Beth. She sees those 3-faced people, and she hears a message on her phone. So that's what it is. If you hear the message, it's in the future, your death. The Final Destination stuff.
Yeah.
So she hears herself screaming, and she goes, well, go to the library and fill out my paper. I don't want to hang out with you. She should have, right? She should have went with Beth, I guess. That's what you get. And she got nailed by a train.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Yeah, she got pushed. So that's not good.
I gotta skip more often because this is absolutely.
He gets to hear the whole story, and
this is so. This is awesome.
I should have skipped this one.
I'm just sitting back watching Jen and Mary go at it. I'll be entertained as hell.
oh, when she's dead, she's texting. She's like, doo 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 doo. She's dead on the track.
She's dead and
Yeah.
she's texting, or she's
She's going
that's
through the
good.
contacts in her phone, and she's sending the spirit to all the people in her contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sort of messed up. I mean, if you're dead, why would you do that to your friends?
Well, the demon that got up inside her took her hand and went, I need to contact your contacts.
That was like the only time it happened though, too.
Yeah, this movie drops a lot of plot points. I noticed that too. Yeah, we kind of forget things really quick. And could someone please explain I get the ending, but could someone please? Like, what was the fucking point? Except
Nothing.
we're gonna do this.
Nothing.
Like, I did. I'm not lying to you guys. When I watched it, I like replayed the ending because I'm like, I'm missing something here. I have to be missing something here because, like, and then also she just what cop's gonna walk up to the door and we don't even get to see any cool. And I guess it's PG-13, but we still could have done something cool with the eye thing. Like it was lame. It was fucking lame.
Yeah, but why did she scream? No, don't, Jack, don't. How did you know to not look in the peephole? Because she's always so anal about the peepholes. She got something going on. Someone mooned her in a bed. Don't.
Maybe someone porch pirated her stuff.
Let's see where we. Oh yeah, she falls. She gets hit by a train. So now Beth's like
Someone got
freaking out. So she went to go visit the police
wait a minute, the girl who got hit
station
by the girl got hit by the train.
Yeah,
She's the one
Leanne
that
got
died.
hit
She's
by
the one-
by the train.
and she still had enough left to dial her friends up.
No, the demon that pushed her entered her body and went through her contacts and attacked each person to tell them the future that they're gonna die.
Hearing
Right?
it sing
Is
out.
that about
hearing
it?
out loud. No, you're right. I'm not laughing at you, Mary. I'm just hearing it out
That's
loud.
right,
It's
right?
even more preposterous than seeing it on screen. On screen.
I don't
Like,
remember Brian, the boy Brian. She goes and meets up with Brian. I guess that's his name. The dude that's like the other girl that got hit by a train. He's all pissed off and people are talking about her and he's like, you don't know her. And and he goes and meets up with Beth at lunch and they're talking about how sad they are and he runs off without his phone. First she listened to the message and she heard the message him saying, you know, I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached or some shit. And she yells out, yo, come back, you forgot your phone. And that's when he gets Final Destination again. I got you.
the music really wants to lead the audience too. Like I get that
was
this
pretty
might be
cool
for
part.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
They tried to do like a false thing, like, oh, he's gonna get hit by a car. And then,
right. Yeah.
They didn't do it properly, and like it was just such a wasted effort.
Yeah, I would
Sadly.
agree with that. Yeah.
Like if this, I feel like I haven't seen the Japanese movie, but I imagine the Japanese movie like did a better job of nailing atmosphere and like building stuff up, you know, and that's what made people want to do like the remake, you know, and then they did the remake and they're just like, well, what if we just did every stupid ass fucking trope of the past like 3 years or whatever?
You know who directed the original, right? You know who directed the original, right?
No.
Yeah, Takashi Mike.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he did.
Why is it that American filmmakers just cannot, for the love of God, get it right when they go ahead and they remake this? I mean, it's like, I like this movie. Everybody's like this movie. You know, you see it and you go like, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna remake it. We're gonna put the name on it, and then we're gonna do everything totally opposite of what made us like that movie in the first place. It just kills me.
I think with foreign films, it's just literally lost in translation because Americans, it's a different perspective. So they have to change the narrative. And I know this is going to sound arty and pretentious, but I feel like they have to dumb it down. Every a foreign remake that I've ever seen, I've tried to think of one where they've done it right. Look what they did to Martyrs. And, you know, the list goes on. Speak No Evils, another one they butchered. There's a lot. And Old Boy is another real, and you had a great director behind that, and they fucked up Old Boy something awful.
Yeah.
They had a remake of that?
Don't bother with it.
Oh, I watched part of the other one, and that one was decent. But
the original Old Boy's a masterpiece, but
boy,
yeah. Not this one so much. I think it's just like, and then the different interpretations. Marty and I were having this discussion because I was telling him about it, and he's like, Jen, the Japanese have it's about technology, and the Japanese have a different perspective with technology. Yes, they've conquered it, but they also have a fear of it given some of the past history with it, and so it's a different interpretation than what an American would look at it, and you just can't. It's literally gets lost in translation, I think.
There's another remake I remember. The Japanese movie was just so much more than the remake, and that was Pulse.
Mm-hmm.
I think I own that one. Actually,
I thought
well, well, I was going to ask you, Ben. I mean, you watch a lot of Japanese movies. So, what do you think that that American filmmakers get it wrong?
I thought that like the Ring remake was actually good. I thought it was. I think I liked it better than the Japanese one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they sort of like. I think it just. I don't know. It's just like this uninspired like idea to like remake this movie because it was popular, and then like for a while it was like, oh, people like these Japanese movies. Let's just remake this, and it was just like along the way, it was just no one actually committed to making it a decent film or whatever. They're just like, yeah, just like let's knock it out. Let's whatever. It doesn't really matter. We'll put a little jump scare here. We'll make a hard candy here.
Yeah. We'll make a three-faced person.
We'll make you think that she was the victim, but then actually,
because we've never seen that done before in a horror movie.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling. When I watched this one, I was like, "Ooh, that's cutting edge."
Yeah, I think the first thing the first thing with the kiss of death for any remake is when they instantly put a PG-13 label on it. I think that's just instant death right there. I mean,
The Ring was actually PG. It wasn't even PG-13. I don't think.
Really?
I think that. Yeah,
I think it was PG-13. Okay, because everything else
This
after
one?
that,
This one's PG-13.
You can tell.
Oh.
Occasionally you can find good stuff, but you have to really, it's a needle in a haystack, I think.
It was.
This one's
it truly
PG-13.
is.
It was
That one's
PG.
PG-13. Yeah,
Mhm.
that one is too. I think.
But that was
Yeah.
a competent filmmaker. I don't even know who did this one, but I don't know. It wasn't great.
They tried, but then it was just too much back and forth, because then you would get like lost with the flashes and the detectives over here, and she's at the hospital, and she's an investigator. Well, her life's on the line, so
I feel like what the hell is happening right now?
that's your pigeons.
Okay.
That's your pigeons.
Okay.
It's Alfred Hitchcock.
I know. I was going to say.
They liked it. They're down. They said that's cool.
Check this out, by the way. Speaking of the birds.
The birds.
Oh,
look at
nice.
that. That's cool.
That's nice.
It was my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend.
Nice.
Yesterday.
Happy anniversary.
Very cool.
We went up to Occidental, which is sort of a little bit, it's like the forest near the coast of Bodega Bay. And we went to the Tides restaurant, which is where they filmed the birds.
Neat.
Very cool.
Yes.
Nice.
We stayed in this crazy treehouse. Let me show you a picture. It was pretty amazing.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
That's cool. It's like a
That
hobbit
is
house.
neat.
Here's the
Wow.
Oh, neat.
Ooh,
Sort of like a Hobbit house.
jeez.
Yeah.
it was cool. It was like elevated, and then in the backyard there was like a hot tub and
Ooh,
a tree coming up
Cool.
the porch.
Nice.
Wow.
Very cool.
Speaking
Did
of
they give you red candies on your pillows?
no,
Midnight pillow.
the profile of it.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
what
that's
the hell? Wow. That is so long. Like I was like, oh, it's just the hoop. No, that sucker went on for a while.
Yeah.
It's like a log.
elliptical.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
you'd never know.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
And so that's my story about the birds.
Oh,
That looks like a really romantic place to, maybe even thinking about popping a question or something like that. Just saying.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, get ahead of ourselves or anything.
I
I
don't
mean,
put pressure.
what's a year? I mean,
Oh,
For anniversary present, and I haven't done the pictures for it yet, but
oh, nice.
well, that's nice.
I didn't actually like it, so I'm redoing it better. But
Very
Aw.
cool.
oh, that's awesome.
Well, happy
That is.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't receive a phone call while you're there.
Yeah.
I did receive a phone call. It was from me in the future, and it was like, "Oh, my head's attached to my body or some shit."
Oh no. And I love hard candy.
Oh,
And wouldn't you know it that the character we're following also had an abusive mother too. Interesting. I thought that was a real coinky dink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the peephole thing. I don't know. Like she kept looking through a peephole and looking through a crack, and then she seen her dad dead because he was aware of the abuse, she said. So he hung himself. Well, great, Dad. Now you left me with the burner. That's super.
That was one thing I thought was interesting. Like that could have been really interesting. We could have explored some stuff, but no, he just hangs himself, and we don't know the context. Like, why was if the father knew what was going on, why didn't he try to stop it? And like, I get that he was guilty, so he hung himself, but we needed way more. That could have been a very interesting narrative, and they didn't. They just did
No,
nothing.
they threw it in there because we had to have some kind of connection to a peephole.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the only reason why I can see. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So is it safe to say? Is it safe to say? Asking you three, is it safe to say that the script was even though they had the film, the original film, and right there in front of them?
Yeah, it's right there. They just had to follow it along. Just follow it along. And I'm sure it's better.
Sounds like the script was undercooked, right?
Yeah, I mean, $20 million maybe that had to do with it. I guess maybe people didn't work as hard. People didn't like they're editing, cutting it up like that. I don't know. Yeah, throw that in there. The director's just trying to rush it.
Hey, man.
Time constraints.
Obsession costs less than $1 million.
Right. But maybe he you gotta think it through too.
But the kitty dies in that movie too. Hard pass.
Ah.
Yeah, but you don't see it. You don't see it, and the cat looks kind of fake, so you don't actually. My girlfriend has a couple cats. She's a big cat lover, and it didn't actually bother her, which is surprising because that shit really does bother her most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the detective in this Beth girl breaking into an apartment. Isn't that nice to do as a police officer?
Well, she did say she's not a cop. He goes, well, I can't do it. I'm a cop. And she's like, I'm not. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, okay.
But she still couldn't do it. She still couldn't achieve the break-in. So he ended up having to do it anyway. And then that's where all the bugs and the shit and the weird dolls. And then they do eventually find the little girl in, I don't know, a foster home, I guess. And she's acting all quiet and creepy. And she pushes the doll, and it's got the ding-dong noise, just like the ringtone. And the detective hits the asthma inhaler behind Beth and scares the shit out of her because she keeps hearing that all the time because she's starting to see bugs, and he's starting to see bugs. Everybody's in danger now.
Yeah, because they got that one mass phone call.
Yeah. They keep hearing each other's deaths. Like 3 days later, they're dead. Or I think it's like at least 3 days.
This sounds like this could have been a really good movie if they had done it right.
Yeah, and it's not the acting. It's not the filming or the music or where they're at. That's all kind of creepy. And I like they finally do find Beth finds the nurse or mother in the vent, burnt to a crisp because she was, I don't know, why the hell was she in the vent?
Because
Yeah,
she was a they were leading the audience to she was protecting her. Like it was kind of a thing, like because even and that pissed me off. You brought up a good thing, Mary. That pissed me off so much when that actress goes, because it's like, you get it, audience, if you're too stupid. I think she was trying to protect me instead. And I'm like, I get it. You don't have to fucking hold my hand, movie. Oh my God, that pissed me off when she said that. I'm like, you didn't need to throw that in. I managed to piece the puzzle.
We're aware.
Yeah, exactly.
Like she didn't hurt her when she was in there, but I don't know why she was like creeping after her. And if she was trying to protect her, how could she act so creepy? Like the Walking Dead coming after her in the
we needed to thank the audience that, she was the bad one. We had to, there was a revelation.
But she didn't bring candy. She gives me candy. Because the detective finds out that the teddy bear that the little girl was holding is a nanny cam, and he sees, and Beth sees the abuse of the little sister, because she had a little sister. The mother would take the little girl to the hospital all the time because she kept coming up with broken bones or cuts and bruises, and it would get her away from our other sister. But there was something not right with that kid. So she's like, I knew it, you little bitch. I knew you cut her. I knew it was you and it wasn't her. And then she shuts the door and locks her in, and she's like, mommy, acting like, she's so sweet. But she's having an asthma attack and her inhaler's out of poof. So she keeps and she falls out. So that's and she was giving her candy after she would abuse her. Like to keep her mouth shut. Don't say anything. I'll give you some candy.
The sister was giving the candy, or the mother was giving?
No, the sister.
The sister was, and the mother caught the sister hurting her, cutting her and stuff. Real nice. And they had the weird bugs and the weird 3-faced dolls in the room. I mean, was the kid demonic? Was it more than supernatural? She seemed demonic. Because she could go through the phones and travel. And she's awful strong for a little shit. Like something was in her other than just a little girl.
Right.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Probably a ghost. Cause that's one thing about J horror you can always count on: a curse or a witch or a witch. I mean, they're prolific with those stories, so not too surprised there.
I mean, the filmmakers didn't exactly care to give us any hints on anything. So they're just like, whatever. What do you want?
Basically, I thought she just probably, because she felt that she was wrong, so after she died, she was going to take her revenge. That's the explanation I gave to my stupid brain. I'm like, okay, she's pissed off.
Right, because pretty much,
Yeah.
boom, she's at the burn hospital, and then they find each other. She's like, I'm gonna go back home, and I don't know, why did she go back home? Because the vanquished, it was vanquished. I don't understand how it just ended like the way it did. I didn't understand either. Like what? Like the cop came, and he was no help because he had to go check the door, and he got his eye poked through. I thought he might have lived.
Could have.
You can get your eye and still live, but I heard the
Yeah.
ball roll out, right?
Yep.
Instant death. If you get your eye poked, you're dead. It's over.
Yeah.
I also loved earlier when this med student, or a psych student, needed. I thought, you don't need to. This cop, they established that he was this, hard-worn cop. I don't think this student needed to explain. Oh well, it's Munchausen by proxy. That's what the mother suffered, and she had to explain it. And the cop was like learning, like he was learning something, and I didn't buy that either. I'm like, no.
Well, you're just educating me, miss.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
good thing you're going to college and you were abused, or I wouldn't know these such things.
Basically, yeah. It annoyed me. This movie really fucking annoyed me in a lot of places.
I just liked some of it, and then other parts I didn't really like the flashes. The flashes to where it passed, and then they didn't go anywhere. And then it was like chop. Girl in the koi pond die. How the hospital fire. College party. It was like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but it was heartbreaking when he died because they had such a strong connection. They were gonna he was gonna call her tomorrow or some shit. So
Well, she did hold on to his arm a long time. Like there was that tension, I guess. I suppose. I don't know what the fuck we were doing there.
Are you
I
Ben
just-
Affleck?
I mean, I'm just looking at the cast of this movie, and this is the kind of movie you just hate so much. You know, you come out of it going like, "What the hell?" Because you have a really strong cast here. I mean, this is a really good one, and I don't know what happened to Shannon Sossaman, but you know, for a few years there, she was red hot. I mean, she was in all the big pictures. Ed Burns.
Was she in Sinister?
Don't know if she was in Sinister. I do know that she was in she was I know she was in The Order. She was in The Order with Heath Ledger. That was excellent. I know she was in A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger.
She liked Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But
you have the same agent. That's what happens.
She had gotten some pretty good roles. Ed Burns, I mean, when I saw his name on here, I was a little surprised because, to tell you the truth, well, he did this after Private Ryan, but you know, he's generally made his cachet on being independent, independent films, independent acting.
Good God, you just lifted up a huge cat.
That's right.
He says, "I'm here."
Cough up a Ray Candy, Paladin.
He said, "Wait, I'll give you a hairy one." Hairballs. Well, sorry. That was the movie, pretty much.
But the ending, guys, like, because it did, I know, and I know there. I'm sorry, I gotta talk about this. Like, okay, so it's over. The ghost mom, protected her and all of that. Yay! But then it's gonna start all over again. Can someone? Why?
Went into the cop's phone, right?
But even after the cop, like, we thought we were all safe. Like, what am I missing here? Because why are we starting the curse all over again? What's the point?
Sequel.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that.
Do.
I mean, even if it's a bullshit reason, they should have given us I need it to be, something to wrap it all around. Why? Like, what didn't they do right? Or what did she not do right that, making
because I thought when the mother did whatever, which I was watching it and I still couldn't tell what the hell she did. She did something, the kid disappeared and went into the detective's phone for some reason. So it can only reanimate inside a phone.
But the mother kind of ushered the spirit in, contained him like Amanda Kruger did with Freddy. So, wouldn't that have stopped it?
That's what I thought. But
there was another Nightmare movie after that one, wasn't there?
Well, yeah, but he broke away from him. I mean, at least we got some bulls. That's what I'm saying. We just goes and we stop it. I'm like, what? I need something.
Jen. It was definitely Dream Demons.
Oh.
That's what it was.
We didn't have any sperm. I did not see any sperm in this movie.
You just didn't look hard enough.
I usually do.
It was there. Every scene had a little bit of sperm.
It was on Taylor.
Yeah.
Now poor Marty's gonna have to watch it with me. We gotta find the sperm, Marty.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the ball falls out the detective's mouth.
The ball sure does fall out of this film.
And
they definitely dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah, it dropped it, and then in the very end, they dropped the ball.
Not in a good way.
So Beth lived, the demon lived, the detective didn't. And I gave it whatever. I gave it 6 because I don't want to be mean.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be too mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, I liked it better than Stranger Calls. I did.
I liked it better than a swift kick in the nuts.
That is always good to not have.
That's about the
No swift kicks in the nuts.
Yeah, just a little bit better.
But have you ever been inside an abandoned building like that? Inside a hospital or abandoned building when you were a kid, go walking through and You would feel like there's something there. Creep you out. I've been in an abandoned hospital before, and there was holy shit. We went in the morgue and everything. Like, oh my god, this is
I
creepy.
feel like I dodged a bullet on this one.
You did.
You should have purchased it again and again, like I did.
Yeah. Jen and Ben, you want to give your ratings, and then I'm eager to see what I'm eager to see what Ben has pulled out for us for next week or next month.
Jesus.
I think for a rating, I'd probably give it like a 2 or 3. It was just super derivative of like, it was just like every cliche, like shitty horror movie that came out during that era, done poorly. And then I do feel like there's definitely a group of people that could really get into this movie just for the nostalgia of it, you know, like that they were just coming of age and they watched it at a slumber party or some shit, and to them it just is like, it does have a very sort of like mid to late.
It's a 13-year-old movie, like kids of that age, 14, 13.
Yeah, PG-13.
That's good for them.
PG-13.
It's too much for someone who's 12, and it's not quite enough for anyone over 18.
Yeah.
Right. It's a good starter horror movie, you know, with the jumps and the creatures.
But is it better than Hereditary?
It is not. It is
Just
not.
For my take, I was a little bit conflicted because you see that it was like it was given the worst movie of 2008, like the worst horror movie. It was 0, right? And I don't think it's. I mean, it's bad. It's fucking bad. And I would say, but then could it be good for gateway kids? But no, you don't want to show your kids this crap. You want to show them good stuff because you know it's important that they develop good horror taste. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's just rinse, wash, and repeat, formulaic to the bitch. And they don't explain anything. Nonsensical, non-fucking sensical, and
yeah, that's what I didn't like.
Insulting.
Is the flashes, and we didn't know why. We're seeing her past, like okay, and then she's in college, and we're listening to that abuse of children. It doesn't come out till later on. Yeah, okay. Maybe she was all in. It was all in Beth's mind. It was all in Beth's mind. It was all like a Dallas ending.
Mm-hmm.
It was all in her head. None of this shit happened.
A Dallas ending.
Yeah, it was all a dream.
That's right. Bobby's still in the shower.
Yeah.
Give this a 2 for Cobb had handcuffs, but he didn't have that. See, Cobb didn't even carry handcuffs, so that you lose me right there. Always good to have a guy with
What kind
handcuffs.
of cop are you?
I won.
I'm a detective.
No handcuffs.
What kind
No,
of cop
no,
are you?
A little bit of sperm in every scene. So
I didn't see it,
Tune
and now
in.
Marty's gonna cuss you out because he's gonna go, God damn it, Ben, now I gotta watch this piece of shit with her.
you gotta go through it with a fine-tooth comb to find every little piece of semen in that film.
You could go like,
It's there.
you better look at, oh, it's glowing. The movie's glowing.
Was it red? Was that what the red ball meant that was simulating?
Oh,
I don't know what kind of semen you have that's red, but you should have someone look at that.
I'm just, you know.
If you're shooting out red balls or whatever, I'm just saying, you know, it's like,
oh, that's a whole different kind of movie. That's a Human Centipede too.
Ben, what do you got for us next month, buddy?
Speak No Evil.
Ooh, one of my favorites. I love that movie.
Yeah,
The original one? Are we doing the original one or the IFC one?
The Shudder
I meant-
original.
Yeah, I
Shudder
hate
original.
the remake.
I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it.
They very much, they don't make it as bad as this, but they Americanize it. They take all the things that's great about that movie and really Americanize it and turn some of the themes into American themes. Not bad. And McAvoy's good in it, but it's, I
Oh, I
hate
like
that fucking
McAvoy.
remake.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait a minute.
That's right.
I think I have
Professor
seen
X.
it.
Yeah, I know which movie you're talking about, Ben. Yeah. All right.
It's a good
Well,
one.
It is a good one.
that's right.
Yeah.
And I know for sure when that one's at the library because I've seen it there, so not a problem.
Okay.
Oh, what's your date on that one?
That will be July 26th. So I have a question for you guys. I wanted to do this before, but Ben was on vacation or what have you. I was wondering if you guys be interested in this. The only thing, maybe come back together and do our 5 favorite movies that we've done so far, and maybe one turkey.
I wonder what the turkey is.
Well, that depends. No, it's up to you. It's up to you to pick the turkey. It's up to the individual to pick out their turkey.
We can.
Would you be asking something to do something like that, Ben?
Yeah, I think so. If it jives with everything.
I was thinking we only have 4 Sundays. We could do it on the 12th. That gives us a couple of weeks in between shows. Like we won't be on next week, but we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back on the 12th.
Okay.
I could probably do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something fun like that because everybody else, I get asked a lot like, what are your favorite movies? And we're like, I mean, us as a group, I couldn't tell you.
I drew this one.
Oh wow.
The
That is
Bride of
beautiful.
Frankenstein.
I love that.
My latest. Thank
You
you.
want to host that too, Ben? It's your month.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Do that. What do you want to call it?
That's a good question.
I'll just make up.
Yeah, you
IFC
make up
best
a good
and
thumbnail.
worst.
Well, we're gonna do five plus, and then 1 turkey.
Okay.
Because that's all we're gonna do. We don't have any more turkeys. We only have, I can't name 2 turkeys that we've done.
Okay.
They've all been good
We're
streams.
doubling.
Movies might have not been, but they've all been good streams.
It's our 5. We're talking movies, right? Or
Right. Yeah. Our 5 favorite movies that we've reviewed or talked about on this show. What's your 5 favorites so far?
Okay.
And that'll be on the 12th, correct? That'll be on the 12th, and then the 26th for the other one.
The 26th will be and Ben will be hosting both shows.
Very cool.
4. What? 4 in a turkey, or 5 in a turkey?
5 good ones.
5
good ones, and then
good,
1 turkey.
1 turkey. Okay. All right.
Okay, and you know what? I'm going to have to say this now because I don't want her to be self-conscious. But we don't count this one. This one is this. I mean, because it'd be too easy, and I don't want to do that.
Everybody be picking this one. Everybody knows. That's the easy one. Come on now.
Yeah, that's just not fair. I mean, who knew? I mean, you really didn't know, Mary. I mean, honest to God, I honestly, when you said this movie, I was thinking, yeah, because I was looking at the
I said
cast,
the
I'm
other
like,
one, and nobody liked that one.
I think it's only because it's what was it called?
When a stranger calls, this one?
Yeah, When a Stranger Calls. I think everybody knows that. I think everybody was suspecting the first one, the original one.
Yeah, I like
that
that
was a
one.
really intense
That's
one.
what I
That's
thought
really
too,
intense.
and then I was like, no.
I didn't even know they had made the remake.
I watched it. I was like, shit.
I literally think I like that remake better than this one we just watched.
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to watch bad movies too, because it makes you appreciate the good ones all the more. So you really did us a favor, Mary. You really did.
So if you notice, Ben slid right back over to Shudder, and I'm sure Jen will be doing Shudder or IFC next month. So.
Mm-hmm.
And on the plus side, this movie was a notch up than a Swift Kick in the Nuts. So there's that.
Yeah.
Balls.
Although there are some people who pay quite handsomely to have that happen to them. So, don't keep shitting.
Only fans of
I agree.
nuts.
This is probably someone's absolute favorite movie of all time for some reason or other.
And I would not be taking movie recommendations from that.
Oh my gosh, that is the strangest thing when you find like I'm telling you, just watch. All these slappies now are all climbing all over the back rooms bandwagon. Give it to the end of the year and watch them be turning on it. I'm telling you. Once everybody gets the idea, once they wake up about it, they're going to look around and realize that what they watched is just like trash. I tell you what, I'd much rather watch that. I'd rather watch this movie, Mary. I'd rather watch that movie than that.
Really? I only had it on for a
Oh.
second. I keep falling asleep.
Oh,
Did you watch?
I would rather see One Missed Call than Backroom.
Did you see Backroom?
Yes. Yes. That's the 2 hours I can never get back.
Well, you have to watch this movie then. I want to for the 12th. I want you to report back on what you thought of this movie after.
I'm gonna. Jen's gonna send me a link to it. I'm gonna watch it.
I will. I'll send. Now, don't get pissed at me, but you're going to be cussing me out when you get that link.
No, not really.
Well, and I couldn't find
really.
it either. I was gonna send them one too. I'm like, what? What? They're like, it has 0, so we're not gonna even bother posting that shit.
I think that's what frustrates me though, is because it's just in the independent movie with a no-name cast. Honest to God, I don't think we'd be roasting it nearly as hard as we are now. But I think it frustrates me as a moviegoer, as a fan. There's just like 2 things that really get on me. 1, an underwritten script, and 2, a waste of a good cast. There's nothing.
Right, and that is definitely what had happened because they did good on their job. It's just how it was told. The tale was told incorrectly.
This movie it was just like it was just basically like so by the numbers and so just like mediocre in its execution of all these like tropes, and it was just like someone had a checklist of shit that happened in other movies, and they're just like that. Oh wait, let's have an original idea, throw in some hard candy, and that.
Yeah, because I like the Final Destination part to it, like when the guy got it with the pole. Ugh.
But it was
on the right track, and then we just went downhill.
But like Final Destination is like so really like in a fun way, like builds the tension of all these things. It was not just like a little brief fake out and then some bullshit like construction explosion, you know?
Yeah.
It like teases it and it builds it up to like a moment of something that's good.
Yeah. This was not that. But
it did have hard candy, though.
No, it ended with a ball hitting the ground and the phone being texted. Right? That was pretty much the end of it.
Yeah.
Now I really want to watch Hard Candy just to kind of.
Oh, I just watched that.
It's a great movie.
2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
That's a great movie.
I was wondering, you know, Elliot Page, like, I was thinking, like, I just haven't seen them in anything in a long time, but they're in the new Christopher Nolan movie.
Mm-hmm.
I thought.
Oh, Odyssey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I heard about that.
I haven't watched that.
Well, I don't think it's
we're watching Odyssey as Elliot, but we watch Hard Candy and it's Ellen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is sort of weird. Weird.
That's 2 characters right there. She's playing what is she gonna play what is he playing in Odyssey?
I can't remember the character. Well, let me see.
Is it like they're sword fighting and shit?
Yeah.
That's tough. Damn.
Let's see.
I got jacked.
Is she gonna fight? Is she gonna fight Barechester like they did in Troy?
Damn it.
He portrays Sinon. I read the Odyssey like years and years ago. I don't remember that character, but
well, it's probably cool.
Probably throw in there. I haven't even looked at the cast of that movie yet. I knew that Shiloh Fernandez was up for a part, but he couldn't talk about it because and he the only thing he was sitting there and going like, I just want to make the cut because there's so many people, and it's like, Jesus, someone's gonna get their feelings hurt. There's a lot of name actors in that attached to that, but unless it's gonna be a 4-hour movie. It's going to be a lot of people that didn't, are going to come out on the DVD.
I got this. I know everybody's probably seen them, but I got season 1 and 2 and 3 of The Mandalorian. Yay! Wait.
That's a fun show. I heard the movie was kind of not as super good.
Yeah, I heard the movie was very generic. It was like a TV episode, like a fluffed up TV episode. Someone said.
Yeah.
Darn.
It's not a bad thing because the show's badass, but you're expecting something a lot more significant when you're putting it on the big screen. I think it's almost almost ready to come off the theaters.
So Ben gave it a 2 with nut kicks.
Yeah.
Nut kicks.
I gave it a 6 because what the hell?
And Jen gave it a
1.
What did you give it?
Oh no.
That's it. If the cop had handcuffs, I would have bumped it up a little, but he didn't have handcuffs. Ruined it.
Where do you guys got going for your where do you guys going for your channels coming up?
Me, nothing.
Nothing.
Every now and again, I'm like, oh, I should make movies or something. Or I mean, videos. I should make movies too, but I don't even know where I'd find time to do stuff like that. I don't even post on Instagram anymore, really, to be honest with you.
Well, you're in love right now. You're not supposed to be posting on Instagram right now, except for except for your times together. You're in love. Embrace that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with embracing that, but
we're not important. She's important. You go have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but you guys are not important. I'm just
not important.
Oh, that's important. Nothing I haven't heard before many times, Ben. No biggie.
Jen, what do you got going on?
I just dropped a review of one of my favorite episodes of Tales from the Crypt, Three's a Crowd, and I also have my review of Obsession out finally. And so far, nobody sent death threats. So.
Oh, I gotta watch that. I didn't know that was.
There's some people out there that did not like that movie.
Yeah. Hi. I didn't hate it. Now, to be fair, I didn't think it, but I thought it was mid, and I thought it's very overrated. And it really insulted me when people had to say, well, Bear, and I'm like, no shit, asshole. The bear was the evil villain. It's really annoying me that some people really took that as a revelation. I'm like, no shit.
I think like it's kind of complex, to be honest with you. Like, yes, he was yes, he was sort of like the villain in some ways. But also, like, it was a little more complicated, and he was a little tragic, and incel. You can get an incel vibe from the guy. And ultimately, he has, like, spoiler alert, he like comes through, like, makes sacrifices to resolve, someone he cares about, their story or whatever.
He does. It was a little too late for me. It was a little too late for me when he finally did it.
Yeah. But he did it, I mean.
Yeah, he did do it. Yeah.
That's a pretty tough call to make,
But he kind of made this whole situation, and I'm being a bitch, but I'm like, you kind of did this to yourself, bro. I would have been like the friend, like, I wish for $1 billion. I would have just made that wish.
He did, but like, he didn't do it with malice in his heart, and he didn't do it in a way that he thought would actually happen, right? I mean, it's just sort of like he found himself in this situation based on some like random shit he said one time because he liked a girl.
Yeah, no, I can to be fair, I understand where you're coming from, and a lot of people feel that way. It didn't do much. I just felt it was really tedious. I was bored, and that's like the biggest cardinal sin for a movie for me. I was just really bored throughout the whole thing.
I like the I think like it is obviously hyped up quite a bit. Possibly overhyped for some people who like heard a lot about it. But I've been looking forward to it, and I quite liked it. I watched it, like, I got an early screening before the whatever Friday opening or whatever. And so maybe if there was more hype around it, I would have been slightly disappointed, but I like Curry Barker. I'm looking forward to
I do too. I loved Milk and Cereal. I like the way most people liked Obsession. I really liked Milk and Cereal a lot better for me.
No, I was a little late to the party, but I did finally get to see Weapons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was all right. I thought it was, I mean, there's one thing that really bothered me about that movie. But the big thing, really, honest to hell, is there's no fucking way she deserves an Oscar for that shit. No way.
Who?
that was that was more of
The
an
witch,
ensemble.
the witch lady.
No, that was just another Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, oh, you
She got an
survived 40.
Oscar for that.
Yeah, yeah,
Who got the Oscar? I didn't really watch the Oscars.
yeah. No, she got
Gladys.
Amy Madigan. Yeah, for playing that.
Yeah, the lady with the
the
witch.
the part,
in it.
the whole movie was all right for me. I mean, there's a couple of plot holes, but the one thing that bothered me, and it sort of took me out of the movie, for me anyway, is I can't stand Julia Garner. Fuck me in a horror. Fuck me. That girl. As soon as she opens her mouth, I just want to jump off that train bridge.
Who's that? Which one's that? And
She,
the
she played the teacher.
oh,
What's your
with a Q-tip head.
werewolves. I think she's in a movie Werewolves or something too.
She was in Ozark.
that-
What's your
yeah.
beef with her?
What's
But
your beef, bro?
My beef was the part where it had Marcus attacking his husband. Those two had the worst deaths in that movie by far. And and I just didn't. That just really was unsettling to me. A lot of gay jokes. It's like something you expect from a fifth grader. And then the violence between what happened to him, like killed his husband and ran out there and got hit by the car and got split. I mean, it was just like, wow, everybody else here is getting the normal death, a gunshot to the head, but these guys deserve to be splattered all over the place or their head knocked in. So like, I don't know, I just didn't like that. I didn't really like that at all.
I didn't
No
think
cats died though.
Huh?
I didn't really think there was like gay jokes or anything.
Oh yeah, when they're at the store and they're doing the Fruit Loops and the Fruity Pebbles, and then they walk in there and they have hot dogs and a bun. That's what Yeah, it was there. It was definitely there. It was like he wasn't subtle about it because he didn't know how to be subtle about it, and then the way that he like after she turned because I really liked the character of Marcus, the principal. I thought he was great. I really liked the character. I mean,
I know it was hard to see him go.
Yeah, it really was. And at least if he's gonna go out, why have him splattered all over the goddamn road?
Yeah, this is creepy looking. His eyes are all bugged out.
Yeah. It was just unnecessary. It was overkill.
He's like, I want to pump your gas.
And then you have the other part where the kids are. You see that and go like, wow, those guys died hard. But then you see the kids chasing the witch, and they're blasting through windows and glass windows. And
I like that part.
How are they not shredded to death? How are they not cut to ribbons?
Mind over matter.
Yeah,
They're hypnotized. It's like walking across the hot coals.
Yeah, well, they ain't gonna hypnotize the glass. It was just really like, wow, okay.
The kidnapping kids with a secret spell didn't do it for you, huh? It was the kids running.
I like that part. I like the first part, and I like the part where they showed Marcus running. He's running after Julia, and he's running like the same way that like the kids did. That was badass. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was all right. I was like,
I just watched that yesterday too again.
And I thought Josh Brolin did a really nice job too. I really liked his character a lot too. But I don't know. I mean, it was okay, but I was expecting better. And again, Amy Madigan, God bless you. You got yourself a nice part. But Oscar, I'd be embarrassed to mention it.
I thought she won one before. I thought she won an Oscar before.
No, she got nominated a couple of times, I think.
Yeah.
But she's like in a woman's prison.
She's married to Ed Harris, and yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those two are perfect for each other because they're both really intense actors.
Did Ed Harris win an Academy Award for anything?
Huh?
Has Ed Harris won an Academy Award?
I don't think Ed Harris has won anything.
He should.
Not Milk. He didn't win one for Milk Money.
He should have at least got. You know what? I'll tell you one movie. I thought he really deserved a lot more credit than what he got.
Creep
That was
Show.
Radio. Radio.
Just Cause for me. I love his performance in Just Cause.
And personally, one of my favorites of his is The Rock too. But if I was going to give him an Oscar for anything I've seen him in, The Look of Love would be one, and A Radio would be two.
What about Creep? He was in Creep Show.
Yeah, he should have won the Academy for Best Dance Routine, along with.
Oh Lord!
Sure.
Was
you know what? I thought, oh, you got it. Oh, Jesus Christ! Who was the girl that he was dancing with?
What's her face? McGillicuddy or some shit.
God, man, I tell you what, I bet anybody that walks up to him and showed that to him on the phone, I bet he probably punched him out. Don't show me that clip, or I'll punch your lungs out.
I bet he has very fond memories of making that movie. I bet he loves that.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it was definitely it's just you go back and you think Ed Harris is a serious actor, then you go back there and see that weird ass dance, and you're going like, that's some weird shit.
The pigeons agree. The pigeons agree.
The director who directed that segment, like, what possessed you to let him go on and let him dance like that?
I mean, that was a saucy dance, man.
Oh my God!
Wild to hate. That's how we did it back then.
I don't think I've ever seen a worse dance on screen. I don't think so.
Crispin Glover.
No, that's iconic. Come on, that's iconic.
Ed Harris is iconic in Creep Show.
Olympic.
Yeah, I have to defend Crispin right there. Because see, Crispin's known as being weird. So when he does a weird dance like that, it's acceptable. But Ed Harris is like Mr. Super Serious, and then you see him do something like that, and you're going like, "What the hell?" You know, like what's he drinking?
He's romantic before.
He's a classically trained ballet dancer, so that's how you know he's a good actor, when he can do a dance like that. I don't think he's really classically trained, by the way.
I like to think so.
Yeah, I like to think he is.
Yeah.
In my heart, he was like.
That's so weird. We're talking about Ed. We're talking about Ed Harris. You got the Ed Harris shirt on. That's just too bizarre. Update on our boy. Did we do any work on him?
On Geigen? No, he's sitting still over at my old office in a box in pieces.
In pieces.
But I don't have a car. I'm a motorcycle guy, so he's hard to transport because that's a big ass guy. He's like,
strap a piece to your back each day.
Well, see, that's a good thing. You have a girlfriend now, Ben. Now she can go over there and take him home for you.
She does have a car. That's right.
See,
the only thing I did was I got 243 movies for $20.
Oh my God,
that's awesome.
So many good ones. It's amazing.
Mary, I got to watch Mary unbox her 243, and yeah, that was awesome.
It was 3 huge hefty bags of DVDs. The lady's like, "Here, I put more in there." Holy shit! Thank you. Now I gotta find where to put them. So they're still piled up over there. It's lots of 80s goodies.
As Warren said, until all your CDs, DVDs are all stacked up and nice in order, you can't have any more. Can't get any more until.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't say no too if he said 240 for $20.
No, and he was like, "Holy shit, really?" And he was like, "What's in there?" I was like, "Wow, it's a TV series like all the Sex and the Cities, some show called Girls. I don't know that show.
HBO.
Was that a HBO one? Yeah.
Lena Dunham.
Like Rhinestone and Heathers.
Oh, good one.
3 Amigos. I like
Yeah,
that's one of my favorites. I like that one. So dumb and I love it. Yeah, a
Mary,
lot
what's
of
a
80s. Ferris Bueller
80s.
and what's that one? Oh,
So
there's
many
just so
80s.
many to list. Too many. But 243. I'm always
You
on the
gotta get, you gotta get.
lookout. You like look in Facebook and you go to Marketplace and you check your area, and people have free or very low amount, and that's where I got them from. But before that, I got 4 Scream Factories for 30. Also, I got The Howling, Deadly Blessing, The Fog, and something else. I forget what the hell the name. I got some good ones.
You
Oh,
did.
They Live. They Live. And I was like, I don't have that. I gotta get that sucker.
Guys, I got to get to the store before it closes.
Get your milk and goodies.
I'm gonna get my milk and goodies, and I'll catch y'all.
All
on the-
right. We'll
All
see you
right,
on the
then.
12th, Ben.
All right, sounds good.
Very
Peace out,
good.
y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
And
Okay, we can all still talk, but let me go ahead and end this, and
Okay.
we'll just go behind camera. All right,
Behind the
everybody, thanks for
scenes.
watching, and again, we'll be back here on the 12th of July for our 5 favorites and 1 turkey of the IFC MidKnights. And I'm going to be sending Jen 5 movies for her to cheer on and sit there and say they're the best things since sliced bread.
I've
But
watched
thank
all
you
these,
all
so
for
I know
watching.
which ones are good.
Yeah, I'm sure she's watched them a few times.
Yeah.
If they're
Yeah.
yeah, even when they're bad, like mine.
Oh my gosh! It's only because it's only because we stepped out. We crossed the salt line. If you cross the salt line, bad things happen. And so we went with a Warner Brothers movie, and that's what happened. So, but no, thanks to everybody who came by, and we will see you next month. All right, out of here.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Bye.